Today, I am going to be showing you guys my brand new 6'11" Kevin Durant build in NBA 2K23. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, 6'11"? Can you even move at that height like that? And my answer to that is yes, you absolutely can, but let me show you how to make the build first. All right, so when it comes to making this build, you're going to be making it at the power forward position or the small forward position, hand in his right, jersey number 7 for Kevin Durant, or you can go jersey number 35, of course. So when it comes to the body settings, you're gonna go with the height of 6'11", weight 210 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan and a compact body shape. Now, when you take a look at the finishing right here, you're going to see you get a 75 close shot, an 89 driving layup, which is going to get you slithery on gold, as well as fearless finisher on gold, an 86 driving dunk, which is going to get you contact dunk, silver posterizer, as well as gold limitless takeoff, and an 87 post control, which is going to get you all of the major post scoring badges on Hall of Fame, as well as the most important thing, quick first step on silver. Now let's take a look at some of these finishing highlights, man. Right here, we're standing near the top of the key. We're trying to combo up a little bit. We're getting double screens for some reason, but we're still able to drive to the lane and get an easy bucket. Now I gotta say, man, the build is actually pretty good when it comes to finishing at the rim, and not only that, but as you're seeing a little bit right here, it's got quite a bit of dribble moves that it could do as well, and we're getting past our opponents in the 1v1 court. We're getting past our opponents in the rag. It just doesn't matter, man. In a one-on-one situation, this build has everything at its arsenal, even at the height of 6'11". And again, most people are not going to be able to expect a build with this height having guard-like skills that you guys have seen throughout this video so far. Right here, we got take. We're out in transition. We're gonna hit him with the nice little windmill driving to the rim, man. I'm telling you. Now look at this right here. We're getting the elite attacking size ups at the height of 6'11". I'll explain why that happens later on in this video. It has something to do with the takeovers, of course, and people that have been on the channel for a while now know how this is happening. But yeah, no, this build is elite when it comes to driving to the rim because you can dribble actually pretty great on this build, and since you have that 86 driving dunk, you get a lot of good packages. Now, moving on to the shooting, we're going to get you a 90 mid-range shot, which is going to get you Green Machine on Hall of Fame as well as Midi Magician on Hall of Fame, which are two of the most important badges to have when you're trying to score in the mid-range area. You're also going to get gold blinders on this build, and with that 89 three-pointer, you're also going to get gold agent threes. This build is a knockdown shooter, but let me show you guys the highlights. Now, again, like I mentioned, this build is a shot creator right here, hitting with the hezzy cross into the snatch back, drive to the left. That's an easy mid-range fade. He didn't even look like he was trying to play that at all. Right here, we're driving, hitting with the mid-range fade. He's thinking I'm trying to drive to the rack, so he's giving me space to hit that mid-range pull-up, which is one of the best times to hit that move, and that's usually how I read it too. I'll be driving, and if I see the defender is sagging off a little bit, I'm gonna hit him with that little midi pull-up right around the paint. You know, it's just an easy bucket right here. Hit him with the behind the back, hitting a double team. We're hitting the fade with 2 seconds left. That game was a blowout though. Now we hit him with the spin out of the triple threat. Now he's playing high now, so we're gonna take him in the post and hit him with this nice easy post hop shot, and that's an easy bucket too. We use that Kobe Bryant post hop shot. Now right here, I'm giving the ball with like 6 seconds left at the top of the key to try and make something happen. We're gonna hit him with the step back 3 with that Kevin Durant hop jumper. We're gonna make something happen. We're gonna green a shot right here. Here's that KD hop jumper again. Now that KD hop jumper is definitely something I've been using on all of my big man builds this year, and it's something I highly recommend that you guys use. If you could put on Hall of Fame Space Creator and start hitting step backs with that, it's a great move. It's gonna get you space every single time to get a bucket. Heck, you will even see later on this week when I'm on my Victor Wembanyama build, I can hit the step back threes with gold space creator and like a 79 three-pointer. So I don't even think you need to be an elite shooter to hit those hop jumpers. But yeah, no, it's just crazy that this build at the height of 6'11", you are basically going to be an elite shot creator right here. We're hitting him with the cross hop jumper. Actually, I don't even know if that's the right word to use. Maybe it's like a snatchback hop jumper. I don't know what to call it. It's in the KD hop jumper package right here. We got sharp take. We're hitting him with the elite attack and size ups. Hit him the midi fade. Everybody's trying to jump at it. 10% contest, and we still green it. Now look at these 2 plays right here. Final 2 plays right here for the shooting highlights. Hit him with the nice mid-range fade. He's jumping at it, still can't get a contest. Now take a look at this right here. We're gonna be moving like crazy. Hit him with the snatch back into the little size up escape dribble package that we have, and then that's a midi fade. So now moving on to the playmaking, we're going to get a 70 pass accuracy, a 75 ball handle, and a 67 speed with ball. That 75 ball handle is gonna be really important. That's gonna get you the pro moving behind the back, the Kevin Durant size up escape package, the Kevin Durant moving crossover, which were all of the animations that I were using on this build. Was using. I'm not good at grammar, but either way, let's just get to the playmaking highlights. Now, even though you only have that 70 pass accuracy, you can still definitely play make and hit your open shooters. And right here, we were kind of running a 5 out, except that man decided to cut while we were driving, but he was smart, went back out to the hash, and we were able to dot him and get the easy assist. Now in this clip, they were trying to blitz me early on into the possession. They've been doing this quite a few times in the past few possessions, so I'm able to just easily dot the hash shooter, and we get the easy 3 points. That's one thing. You got to make sure that you have your head up when you're coming up the court because they will blitz you, but you can find open shooters off of that blitz if you know what you're doing. But yeah, no, so when it comes to the playmaking, as we've seen throughout this entire video, one, the dribbling is insane on this build. You can get the elite attacking size-ups when you have takeover, which I'll explain again towards the end of this video. And not only that, but you're a good playmaker as well, man. Just sadly for me, whenever I passed the ball, nobody was hitting their shots. So like, you know, I have a bunch of these playmaking highlights where I'm dotting wide open shooters, but they just ain't hitting. I ain't gonna lie. This one hits though, I think. Green, let's go. All right, so now moving on to the defense, man. Listen, it's gonna be slim pickings, but this is a KD build, okay? He's a good perimeter defender, decent rim protector, but that's about it. So right here, you're gonna get a 72 interior defense, a 70 perimeter defense, a 61 steal, a 75 block, which will get you bronze anchor and gold chase down artist, which is pretty nice, especially after patch. And then you're going to get a 71 defensive rebound to get you bronze rebound chaser. Now hold on a minute, like I mentioned, after patch you can actually get some blocks on this build. I ain't gonna lie, if I would not have made this build pre-patch, I'm not making this build, but after patch, where you know they've buffed chase down blocks a little bit, they've buffed blocks in general, you can actually get some chase down blocks on this build. Now listen, it's not elite, it's not an elite rim protector, it's a decent rim protector, it's serviceable, okay? Definitely, if you really want a good pairing with this build, I highly recommend that you pair this with a high defensive big, so somebody at the center that has that Hall of Fame anchor, Hall of Fame rebound chaser that can really grab all those boards, get those blocks for you, and then you can kind of dominate on the offensive end. But again, you can still hold your own on defense. I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's serviceable, okay? We'll just say it like that. Now let me show you guys the final attributes on this build. All right, so now taking a look at this build in totality, you get 21 finishing, 27 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 15 defensive badges. Now, once you finish the Welcome to the League storyline, you're going to get plus 4 extra badges onto your build, and I highly recommend that you put 3 of them into playmaking, which will let you get unpluckable on gold on this build. You can also see the physicals down below. You're going to get a 75 speed, 76 acceleration. The strength is not too high, but again, this is a Kevin Durant build. 75 vertical, which is very important to make sure that you can actually unlock the pro contact dunk animations, and a 90 stamina. So now let's take a look at the takeover options that we get on this build. All right, so now when it comes to the takeovers, you can get slashing, shot creating, sharpshooting, and post scoring takeovers all on this build, which is insane. That means you get all of the scoring takeovers on this build. Now, let's talk about how I was able to get those elite attacking size ups, which this is also going to let you get the good momentum dribbles, allow you to speed boost, as well as nutmeg. You want to double up on takeovers that increase your ball handle at a high rate. So those are going to be your shot creating as well as your slashing takeovers. Double up on those and your attributes will increase plus 15 once you unlock a single stage of takeover. So now this build is complete. You're going to get the player comparisons of Kevin Durant, Rashard Lewis, and Jeremy Grant. Yeah, that's what that says. I can't read. And you have built the build stretch 4. Now, if you make this build at small forward, you're going to get the name sharpshooter, but I made it a power forward so I could get the name stretch 4. But that's how you make this build, the 6'11 Kevin Durant build. And again, important with the takeovers, make sure you double up on the exact same takeover. So double up on pull up precision, double up on easy blow bys. Don't mix 2 different shot creating and 2 different slashing takeovers, or else this does not work. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.